and welcome. We are Wings Boss Ladies. I'm Jacqueline Jones, your host, and I'm truly excited today to welcome our Spotlight member, Lynne Williamson, a director and educator with Beautycounter. Welcome, Lynne.
Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm so happy to be here.
We are excited to have you here. Tell us a little bit about Beautycounter.
Beautycounter is the leader in the clean beauty industry, and we are a company who advocates for stronger regulations in the beauty industry. We educate about safer ingredients and what goes into those products, and then we also formulate safer, high-performing personal care products.
I love that. So when you say clean beauty industry, I'd love for you to dive in a little bit more on that and share with our audience what that really means.
Clean beauty is actually the fastest growing industry in the beauty industry. And currently, for example, the European Union bans 1,400 ingredients in their personal care products. Here in the US, we only ban 30. And so many of us are frustrated and confused as to why here in the U.S. we don't have stronger regulations, and so many companies are going forward and learning and creating safer beauty.
Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to repeat that again. So in European countries, they ban 1,400 products.
Ingredients.
Yes. Ingredients that are put into our skincare and beauty products.
Yes.
And in the U.S., there has only been 30. Now, if I think about it, the Beautycounter and skincare industry has been around for, 150 plus years? And we have 30 that are banned. Yes. I think there's something wrong with that. And I am so glad that Beautycounter is here. Beautycounter has a mission. And their mission is what?
Our mission is to get safer products into the hands of everyone. So with that list that I just spoke of for the EU and the US, at Beautycounter we actually ban 1,800 ingredients and formulate our products to be safer and high performing. So you want both. You don't just want safe products with good ingredients that might just make your hair just go flat or something, or not your makeup might not stay on because it doesn't have that performance and efficacy, but you also want that high performing product, and we have found a way, and we believe in our products that are safer and high performing.
And I know that you won't roll out a product unless it's safe and high performing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, it took three different tries for some of our makeup. When we first started doing makeup, we tossed 2 batches and tried again, and third time was a charm, and I'm sure that was tough.
That was a costly endeavor.
Yes.
Yeah. So these clean ingredients going into Beautycounter's products, tell me why you're so passionate about it.
I am personally passionate about the mission that we're doing because 10 years ago, or just about 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And I went through all the treatment, chemo, radiation, reconstruction, all of that. And during that time, I was educated so much about lifestyle and changes that we could make in my family. And one of them was looking at our personal care products. And to be honest, I had no clue that there was even a question about what I was using, and really they opened my eyes at that time to changes that I needed to make and understand the ingredients in the products I was using.
Wow. So how did you find Beautycounter?
I found Beautycounter through a friend. It was probably 4 years after I'd gone through my treatment. She started working for them, and I was curious, and I said, I'll support her. I'll buy something, and then I went and I was on her website, and I actually watched a video about defining who Beautycounter was and their mission. And it was only a 3-minute video, and I knew right at the end that I had to be a part of this opportunity and mission to help. I wanted to lend my voice to this movement.
Terrific. And I know it is a direct marketing company so others can join your team. They can join Beautycounter if they feel that same passion, if they really want to get on the mission of getting clean and safe products into the hands of everyone.
Yes.
But with that, as an independent business owner, as a boss lady that you are so successful at, give us a few tips or strategies for other business owners, whether they're in direct marketing or they have started a business without, joining a team or a company the way you did.
Right. We actually call it direct retail.
Oh, direct retail.
Yes. And we've kind of coined that phrase because our business model is a little different in that we do have a consultant base of about 45,000, but we also have retail stores that there is actually one here in Denver that I'm so lucky to utilize, and then New York, and then others will be popping up throughout the country. Plus we have other partnerships that we do a lot with. So we call it direct retail, but the point I think that's important as an independent consultant is that I do work from home. It does get lonely, and it's really important for me to get out and about. And I think networking and our group of wings has really provided me with just that support system, just friendships, great ideas, brainstorming, and I think networking and some sort of networking group is absolutely critical to entrepreneurs.
Great. And I love that because that is one thing that we have found over and over again with Wings, and it's why that I founded Wings 6 years ago. And that you really need to connect, to collaborate, to communicate, to support each other when you have a business. And it's also a place to get referrals. It's also a place to get education. And so that networking, and I love that strategy, is if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're starting a business, get connected in a networking group that's in your local area. I know that's huge. So Lynne, I love direct retail. I hadn't heard you chat about that, but I love that. And it's so true because you do have the retail store that is there, but you can also go and use it as an education forum about all the products. And it's very different from any other direct marketing firm out there that I've ever seen. So that's terrific.
We are doing a little different, and it's been phenomenal. And just we're meeting people where they're at and how they shop. Some people might not be wanting to go online and place an order. My mom's a perfect example. She'd much rather go to a store and have me take her down there and show her and sample everything.
That's terrific. And one of the things you're doing is disrupting the whole beauty industry. And I know there's a mission right now to go to Washington, D.C. for advocacy. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, happy to. So this is our third trip out to Washington, D.C. Beautycounter brings 100 consultants, the top 2 from every state, out to Capitol Hill for a couple of days to meet with legislators and representatives to ask for support and stronger regulations in the beauty industry. And it's phenomenal. A big white bus pulls up to Capitol Hill and out marches, 100 women and a few good men, and they walk the halls and they know we're here. So
So really, Beautycounter stands behind everything they talk about. Plus, they try to get legislation passed in the Beautycounter, in the industry, to get safer products into the hands of everyone. Tell me about the customers and clients that you like and look to work for.
Yeah, I think everybody uses personal care products, so that's a very broad, definition or client. But I also think other people who might be passionate about safer beauty, clean beauty. I love, like you said, I love educating and just sharing that more. And then even just product junkies, people who love makeup or skincare or anything like that. We We have something for everybody.
And share about your different lines, because I know you have a men's line, you have a women's line, you have shampoo, conditioners, beyond just skincare. So just give us a little brief description about the different products.
Yeah. So we definitely have a skincare line. We actually have 4 skincare lines depending on your skin type. And there's a skincare quiz that helps us kind of derive the results of what you need. We have makeup. We also have sunscreen. We have a men's line that's fairly new. We have a baby line and a kids line as well. And then we also have body products. Excuse me.
Yeah, let's have some water.
Yes, thank you.
Some water. And just having the baby line, I can imagine how powerful that is, because I don't think that we realized, and I'm not going to name names, but all the companies that have sold, baby shampoo and baby powder and baby oil and baby this, does not have the ingredients that we should be using on our children, that we've all grown up with. And so it's serious.
It's very serious.
It's very serious.
There has been a lot of news in the press about certain companies that are, like you said, making kids products, kids makeup, and they found asbestos in that.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a perfect example of,
and that's scary,
why that lack of regulation is,
and what really happens. So even when they say a company, you can go to a natural store, and find some natural products, you really don't know what the ingredients are.
There's no legal definition for the beauty industry or personal care industry around natural, organic. It's very different from the food industry. We know what that organic stamp for food is, but in the beauty industry,
it's
there's
not regulated.
No legal definition.
So
for
just
those.
understanding that there is really no regulation. There hasn't been. If you consider that there are only 30 products, 30 ingredients have been banned, versus 1,800 that Beautycounter bans. That says something. And so what is your website so that our viewers can go online, look at all the products, and even contact you?
Yeah, sure. My website is www.beautycounter.com/Lynne, Lynne Williamson.
Perfect. And if they want to get in touch with you, we'll have the information on the screen for you, that you can reach out to Lynne by email or phone. Beautycounter is disrupting skincare. It is clean skincare. It is amazing. And Lynne, I'm just so excited for you, all you're doing, your passion about getting these products into the hands of everyone. I know it's been a big mission for you, and thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I feel like, to really make a difference in this industry.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here. We're Wings, Boss Ladies. I'm Jacqueline Jones, your host. We thank you for being with us. We know you have choices and appreciate your viewership. Please subscribe and like us. We're Wings, Boss Ladies. You can find us here and on several channels. I'm Jacqueline Jones, your host of the Wings, Boss Ladies.